Hello there, how you doing? Welcome with me, Redsky, on another round of righteous readings. Raw, righteous, might leave you chafed. You have been pre-warned. We're doing an all signs today. Yeah, I thought we will do a special reading today, an all signs, but it's going to be a little different. A couple of days ago, Spirit spoke with me at length about a reading that they wanted to see. Now that day was a little bit hectic. That was Friday. Friday quickly vanished into Saturday, which went into Sunday, which now we're at Monday. And I have only now got a moment to actually look at the piece of paper that I jotted down these weird notes on many days ago. Spirit shared with me at length an idea of a pick a card reading, a groupings reading. These groupings are quite specific. There are three types of groupings in the tarot community that reflect us: the readers, the regulars, and the mods. Okay, so the readers are, of course, like me, a reader. They have a site perhaps, or they they have a YouTube channel and they run readings similar to this. The second grouping is the regulars. Now, the regulars are the ones that you'll find in all of our tarot communities. They're in the live chats. They are, they are our fans. They are our avid subscribers. They are the ones that we make our content for. They're each and every single one of you, the regulars. Then we go to the grouping 3, which is our mods, our brothers in blue, our brothers in arms. They are the ones that are tirelessly working to support the channels that they are modifying for, that they are modding for. And they are religiously in these tarot community live chats, holding weight, keeping it sweet, keeping it the vibe high, keeping the answers or any questions flowing, and running that whole chat site. Being a mod, I think, is one of the biggest honours you can get in the tarot community, and if you are lucky to be one on a site, you should be very honoured of that fact. So I hope this reflects the three groupings quite well. So the readers, the regulars, and the mods, okay? This one's for you guys, okay? This is a thank you. Not just from me personally, but from all of us in the tarot community that have felt such richness, such inclusion, and such soul-family connection. I wanted to give a couple of words of thanks too, if I may, before we actually get started. So I will timestamp at the beginning of the actual reading, so you can skip all this shit if you don't want to actually watch it, okay? But I have to get some words of, some sincere thanks out for a few people of my mods, because I haven't been able to do a live. My mods have been wondering what's going on. So to Jocelyn C, a Capricorn sun that is an absolute treasure. I met this beautiful individual a little while back, and she was the first person to ever, say good day to me in a tarot chat quite some time back. She was so polite, lovely. I'm a very shy person normally, and at the time I had been through some pretty crappy experiences with human beings, and I had withdrawn from the world. I was ready to give up on the world pretty much. Especially people, connections. It was a tough time for me. Jocelyn put me out my shell. It actually got me back into talking into society through tarot chats again. And that's how I ended up getting back into society and stopped my hermit. Otherwise I'd probably still be in a state of depression in bed, not being able to get out. So to Jocelyn, thank you so much for being so kind and considerate. You are the most kindest person I think I've ever met, and you treat everyone equally. I've never met anyone treat anyone so equally. You don't care about what culture you come from, colour, race, gender. You are the most accepting person I think I've ever met in my life, and I think society can learn a lot from you in general, because I think you are a stand-up person, and your parents should be so fucking proud of you. Sorry, but they should be so fucking proud of you. Jocelyn, you are the pinnacle of what humanity should be, and you should be so proud of yourself for that. Goodman 2910, everyone knows Goodman. Goodman is the timestamp for all the big tarot channels, and he is a great buddy of mine, and I want to say thank you, Goodman, for being such a supportive rock. Thank you for always being Switzerland and sitting on the fence and showing me that amongst the chaos and drama of life, you can just be Switzerland. I also want to say that I know that you haven't had the most easiest life, but I want to say how refreshing it is to see someone that has been through trials and tribulations and hardships, yet not allowed it to take over their being, and not allow it to sour them or to disdain them, to change them. You are the most genuine, lovely bloke I think I've met in many a year, and I will always call you a friend. If you ever need anything, you know where my door is. To Jack Architect is one of the newer buddies that I've met recently, and I love his quirks. He has an absolute ridiculous sense of humour, and we have some similar natal chart positionings, and I'm starting to think that that's why we vibe so well, because we just ricket it off of each other. So Jackie boy, I would love to catch up one day and have that hiney with you, even though I'm not a drinker, but I reckon it'll be a good experience. As well as I'd love to sit down with you with some redheads and spark a match to the forestry and sit back with you and watch it all go up in smoke. Uczyć ciągle service. To infinite fantasies, baby girl, you were my most avid fan. That turned into my greatest asset, which has now turned into a great friend. I would consider you family, my darling. My door is always open. You ever need anything, you know where I am. And if not, I will fucking find you. You have given me insight that no one else has been able to give me. Your perception is immaculate. Your intuition is spectacular. And I must say, I do pale in comparison. I would love to do a live collaboration with you. I have had this in my head since before we even actually started talking, quite some months ago. We have to catch up and do a live together. I'm sorry, the new year, it's happening. Like, I don't care where I have to go, to the recesses of the sandy desert, mate. We are going to catch up, and we are going to hit this YouTube streaming. All right, we are doing it. I don't give a shit. We're doing it. Might even chuck some drinks in there and make it some shits and giggles. Get the shits and giggles happening. Now the next person, words don't even come close. I don't even know what to say, because this person, she was my original mod. She has guided me through the thicket of the thickest bush, through the darkest of the deepest recesses. She is the most uplifting, genuine, generous person. She's a Leo, and a proud one at that. And so she bloody well should be. To Jean, XXOO. I'm gonna cry. Words cannot thank you enough. They don't even come close to the light you ignited in me. A very smart person once said to me, things don't happen to you, Laura. They happen for you. And it changed my fucking life. You're the first person I ever heard what an algorithm was through. And you've always believed in me. And I have no fucking idea why. Because I had no belief in myself. But because of you, I'm here. Numerous times I was ready to push that delete button on my channel. Delete all the effort I had put into my channel, because it wasn't growing. And I never made my channel to have it grow and to be a big name. I never wanted to be a name. I wanted to make readings that were for a small portion of people that had faith in what I did and that I could give a little hope to. Those that may have been broken, those that may have been beaten, those that may have considered themselves damaged rejects of society like me. Those that suffered addictions, those that had been through violence, those that had been through war-torn issues, people that were displaced, in pain, and alone, like me. Because of Eugene, I'm still here. And I don't know what to say. How do you put words to that? To someone that gave you something that is so awe-inspiring, is giving their life back to them. You are a guardian angel. And I don't care what they say. I know you have wings. You're my guardian angel. Thank you. So with that in mind, let me take a moment to compose myself as we do an all signs reading. This will take Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus of your sign. We're going from Aries through the astrological order all the way back down to Pisces. We're looking at the next 12 months for the 3 groupings. So pick your grouping, okay? Looking at the next 12 months, 3 groupings, and find out what messages of high prevalence are going to come through. From Aries to Pisces. Pick your grouping. So are you group 1? The readers. Group 2. I just realized what I'm saying. We're going to do 3 readings today for all signs. Let me start what we're actually doing today. Now that sincere messages must have just fluffed my brain. Honestly, I don't do emotion, people. I'm a Gemini, Capricorn rising, Leo moon. I have emotions, but I don't show them. I'm a fronted person, and I definitely don't like public shows of all that affectionate stuff. That's not really me. I don't do them, all that. So that was a bit much for me. Obviously, I've just airheaded my head out. So let me recenter myself now that I know what I'm actually doing. Hi, we're doing 3 readings today. Not 101 that I just said I was doing, because I don't know what the fuck I was just saying. We're doing 3 fucking readings today, people. Okay, which grouping are you? Are you the first grouping, second grouping, or third grouping? I'm going to smack out a reading for that grouping, and that's it. I ain't doing 12 times 3 by 3 readings. I only have 4 hours. So the shits and giggles is out of the way. Now let's just work on what we're doing, okay? First grouping is the readers. If you are a reader, have a tarot channel, this is the one for you. If you're a regular and you are part of the tarot community and you're an avid subscriber to all the channels, you're group 2. And if you're a mod, and that means your name pops up in blue in just one site, you're group 3, okay? 1, reader. 2, regular. 3, modified. Pick your grouping. Timestamp in comments down below. If not, description box. I don't normally put it there, but it may be. Never know. Have a look. You'll know. Okay? And Redski's going to get a quick cough ski, and we're going to hit this. The 3 readings. Not the 1,300 I just said I was doing. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's get righteous and let's hit it. Okay, group 1. Group 1. The readers. Those that have a tarot channel and are avid readers of the tarot and oracle. Firstly, thank you for doing what you do and bringing so much inspiration to those around you. I'll be pulling messages for you for the next 12 months. So from December 2021 till December 2022. I know that you guys are readers, so for this grouping, I'm going to try to not give you too much card interpretation. It's going to be more of an ASMR kind of thing for you guys, because you know how to interpret cards. You have your own interpretations, you know. We all learn from a guidebook eventually, well, to begin with, but we all take our own inspirational style, all of our intuitive guidance, and we give that meaning as we read cards, and they change from person to person. You know, what one Seven of Swords might have meant for one person may not reflect completely the same in another. I don't think I need to explain this to you, because you already know. Probably better than me. So for you guys, I'm going to be silent for most of it. At the end, if you would appreciate my interpretation of the cards, I will of course give it to you. But I don't want to be, you know, stelching yours. So it's going to be quite silent. I'm going to show you each card. Then I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the card placements. They're all going to fall in order, so there's no rule system here. I'm just going to pull, and that will show you beginning, middle and end of year. There's like no one card for 1 month or anything like that. It's going to be very free flow, okay guys? So I'm not really going to, there's nothing I really need to tell you. You just go with your intuition, okay? At the end though, I will give you a few moments, and if you would like my interpretation of the cards, what I think they're trying to tell you, I will do that. But feel free to skip that. I don't think you need it. I think your own intuition is what Spirit wants to get through to you in this grouping, because you spend so much time doing readings for others that you may have missed these messages for yourself. That's why I'm doing this one. So group 1, the readers, I'm going to sit silent in a moment, meditate on your energy. Remember, this is a collective. I don't need to explain any of this to you. It's a collective, selective reading. If it resonates, it's for you. You know, I'm hoping more readers will do this for other readers, because, you know, we all need messages at this time of year. And sometimes we're so busy giving messages that we miss the messages that we're meant to hear for ourselves. And that's what this is for. So group 1, the beautiful readers, the tarot readers, you know, spending avid time growing their channels, growing awareness about tarot and divination and oracle and all things splendid from the divine. You know, doing your rituals. If you don't do your rituals, that's fine. You know, any variant of the aspect of the divination that you admire and submit yourself to is more than enough. Spirit thanks you. Spirit says they are so proud of you and everything you have achieved in the last 12 months, especially through the virus, how you have maintained, how you have dedicated, how you have tirelessly sacrificed for this to get the messages out, to give the relief to those. And the relief that you have given, the love in the collective for it, is so high vibrational right now. And with Christmas here now, and the fact that we're looking at the next 12 months, and we're looking at it with so much hope, faith renewed, I'm seeing the star card. I'm seeing all of that astrological influence, all of that beautiful splendor, like galaxy is coming through and saying, yeah, wink to you, babe. You are just on path, so inspirational, awe-inspiring. There's big words, big congratulatory sincerity here. I'm talking like real love and light, like burning light, like just so much warmth here. I feel like so many blessings, so many good returns. I'm seeing Venus going backwards. I know Venus is going retro. Something's going on for you at that point. Venus retros. That's actually coming, I think, from December to January, if I'm not mistaken. I should have actually looked at my astrological placement. I was briefly trying to watch a video the other day, but I had one kid crying through it. And, you know, I multitask a fine feat. But on this particular occasion, I couldn't remember if I was Arthur or Martha or what the long nurse was saying. And I normally can watch her while I'm doing some dandy things in my day. On this particular occasion, I couldn't even understand what her name was. Oh, it was tragic. And tragic. And then the card bend. Look at that. Now, how often do you bend your cards as a reader? A bent card. Now, what would you do if that happened to you? See, I just go like this and I put it in a book if it was that bad. It was the High Priestess too, in case you're wondering. I bent the High Priestess slightly. I've given her a dog's ear. The High Priestess has a dog's ear. Isn't that amusing? Because the High Priestess used to always remind me of Hecate. Now, I'm not a Wiccan follower. I have my fields of divination and arts, but I would by no means call myself an art in the Wiccan tradition. But the High Priestess to me always reminds me of the story of Hecate. And the fact that she could transform herself into the three-headed dog, or to a dog. I know there's a dog in here somewhere. As I say, I need to even polish up on my Greek mythology. I need to look into these things a bit more, but I do have at the crossroads. Here I stand at the crossroads, at a T intersection. Here I stand at the crossroads. Here I stand at the crossroads. Here I stand at the crossroads. Something about crossroads. Here I stand at the crossroads. I think she used to be the actual, well, not her, not the high priestess, Hecate. Sorry, I'm getting all caught up in myself. So much for my asthma one for you guys. Sorry, I'm already chatting away like that. At the crossroads is where you'll find the blockage, but it's also where you'll find the light that you seek. The path is where the dead end. Where the dead ending is where your path truly begins. The beginning is at the ending. What you think is the ending, anyway. I think that at the beginning of this year, something's wrapping up, something's ending, something has come to a T-junction. Blockage, intersection. I'm seeing all these buzzwords like signage, like when you're driving, you know, you have give-way signs, stop signs. I'm seeing these words and signs. Some are neon as well, like you would see on pub lights. Group 1 for the readers. What messages of high prevalence we have for the next 12 months from now, December 2021 till December 2020? Ace of Wands. First card. First message. Spirits and guides, the readers out here that give so much to others. What can we give to them? What do they need to know in the next 12 months? From now to the end of December 2022. Lights all around you. We're here with you now. Page of Wands. Keep your fire burning. Keep it burning bright. Even though we don't need it to see you, we're never out of sight. I don't know who that's for. I've got the initial Joe, JJ, just the initials JJ. World in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands. For the readers, for the next 12 months. For all those who read, the Tower's coming. The Tower is next. 6th card is the Tower. September, I'm hearing September, before the end of September, Tower, before the end of September 2022. What other messages of high prevalence? 3 of Cups reverse, harvest, I'm hearing harvest, get to the field, get the yield, I'm hearing get to the field, get the yield. I'm seeing like Amish sort of situation there. Final cards. 5 of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the 8 of Wands reverse have all come out together as a collaborative energy. Let me recap your cards and show you your cards. Then I'm going to sit in a moment's silence so you can gather your thoughts on your cards. Then I will leave it for a few moments' breath, and then I will explain my interpretations for the readers. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Underlying energy, bottom of the deck is Judgment. I'll go through the sequence of first card to last card. First card. Second card. Third card. First, second, third. Fourth card. Fifth card. Sixth card. Second row. Next card. Then we had the 3 come together, mutual energy coming together at the end of the year of 2022. And the bottom of the deck. Your spread.